Sukkah Perek Gimel, Mishnah Yud Gimel, 13th Mishnah in the 3rd chapter of Masechet Sukkah. We're going to talk in the next few Mishnayot, a couple of the coming Mishnayot, about Shabbat and the Tilat Lulav on Shabbat. So first of all, we have to go back to our pasuk and remember the Torah says the following: Ulekachtem lachem b'yom harishon. We have the b'yom harishon and then pri etzadah kapot marim blah blah blah. Usmachtem lifnei Hashem elokechem shivat yamim. So we learned that Yom Harishon, the first day, the taking of the lulav was dioraita, was min haTorah everywhere, and Shivat Yamim, 7 days, was lifnei Hashem Elokechem in the Beit Hamikdash. Okay, so we have this dichotomy. On the one hand, it's a mitzvah dioraita everywhere on the first day, and the Beit Hamikdash is a mitzvah dioraita all 7 days. So we're now going to discuss what happens when the Yom Tov Rishon was on Shabbat. So I'm just going to sort of give it away because we all know this. Chazal later on came and made a gzeira that said nobody takes the lulav. We're going to see this in the Bartanur at the end of the parak, that you should never take a lulav on Shabbat, even if it's the first day, because they were afraid people would carry on Shabbat. But before that gzeira happened, they would take the lulav on the first day. In the times of the Mishnah, they would take the lulav on the first day. In the Beit HaMikdash, we're going to see Beit HaMikdash later, no, but in the Beit HaMikdash, they would take it on Shabbat. And if it was Deoraita on Shabbat, they would take it on. They would take the lulav. So how do you do that? Before the gzeira, before the decree that prevents us from taking the lulav on the first day, even today, when they did it, how would they do it? Because how do you prevent yourself from carrying? Says the Mishnah, Yom Tov Harishon shel Chag shechal liyot b'Shabbat. Let's say the first day of Chag was on Shabbat. Kol ha'am molichim et lulveihem the Beit HaKnesset. So all of the nation, all of the community takes their lulav to the Beit HaKnesset. Just want to point out, really interesting, this term Beit HaKnesset, which implied they had a gathering place. We think it's shul, but they didn't have minyanim the way that we do. Nonetheless, they took their lulav to the Beit HaKnesset, whatever that was. L'macharat, the next day, mashkimin ubain, they come, they get up and they come. Kol echad ve'echad makir et shelo, v'not lo. Okay, because everyone, you had to find your lulav, you had to take it. Nowadays, it's easy. You got the plastic wrapper, you could put a label on it. Back then, they had to put some siman on it in order to make sure it was yours. Why does it have to be yours? This we know. The Chachamim said, "Ein adam yotzei yedei chovato b'yom tov rishon shel chag b'lulavo shel chavero." You cannot be yotzei with somebody else's lulav. This we learned from the pasuk. Remember what it said, "Ulekachtem." I'm going to unhighlight this so we can see it better. "Ulekachtem lachem." Lachem means it has to be for you, and we learned the lachem. The lachem teaches you. We'll make that word right. That it has to belong to you. That it has to belong to the person owning it. And that's why lulav agazul v'ashaul, a stolen or borrowed lulav on the first day, was not yotzei. Nonetheless, that's what the Bartanur says. Dichtivu lukachtem lachem lachem mishel lachem. But he adds, interestingly enough, there is a way around that. This is from the Rambam also. Afilu almanat lachzir shema matana. I could give what's called a matana almanat lachzir. Here, I give this to you. I give it to you. You take this spoon. It's your spoon, but on the condition that you give it back to me. Okay, and if you don't give it back to me, then you're not yotzei. But if you do give it back to me, then it's a matana. It's a gift. Lo v'yotzebo v'achar kach machziro. You give it to the guy. The guy takes it. Not lo yotzebo. He fulfills the mitzvah with it. And gives it back. So you don't have to, if you don't have a lulav, you could still be yotzei the mitzvah if somebody gives it to you as a matana amanat lahachzir. He says, but v'im lo zero, if you don't give it, if the guy doesn't give it back, iglai milta lemafreya de gazul haya. Then iglai milta, the thing was revealed lemafreya retroactively. The gazul haya, that he stole it from me. If he doesn't give it back, it was never matana, because it was only amanat lahachzir. V'lo yatsa yedei chovato, and then he didn't fulfill his obligation. So that's the way I can be sure if I can't lend somebody my lulav on the first day, but I can give it to him, amanat lachzir, and he has to give it back. Because if he doesn't give it back, then he also is not yotzei the mitzvah. It's a nice insurance policy. Nonetheless, that's what you do on Shabbat. Okay, you take your lulav to shul and you use it in shul. You can give it to somebody as a matana lachzir, even on the first day. Ushar yemot hachag, but on the rest of the chag, the other days, adam yotzei yedei chovato b'lulavo shel chavero. You could be yotzei your obligation of nitilat lulav with your friends' lulav. So you don't have to do that. You can use whatever lulav you find. Okay, we'll stop here. We'll dedicate our learning to memory of my father, Rav Simcha ben Yitzchak Kalman. Have a good day.